Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Building a Building. This is a 1933. Even though the titles on this say 1932 in Roman numerals, probably when it was first created, but released in 1933. You can tell it's pretty old. It's 7 minutes long. It's black and white. It stars Mickey and Minnie Mouse up against Pete once again. And Mickey is working on a construction site with Pete and tends to pay a little bit more attention to Minnie than he does his own work, and things get out of hand a little bit. Minnie's there. She's selling box lunches. Pluto's pulling the wagon. He doesn't make a sound, but between these these people, Marcelite Garner, I think, is Minnie's voice. Pinto Colvig is Pete, and of course Walt Disney himself is Mickey. So it's an all-star affair. We get to see. It's still that same era of animation that we get with Steamboat Willie, but I was doing a little bit of reading that this is technically a remake of an Oswald the Lucky Rabbit animated cartoon. Well, of course, an animated cartoon would be redundant. Something about, I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it felt familiar, and I feel like I've seen this before. There's a lot that I haven't watched before, and I'm going to tell you to make sure you watch it as well, because, we should watch all the old classics so we know where we came from and why all of this, making these videos. And you have Disney Plus, and you can go to the Disney parks if you can afford it. All those things are possible because of some of these cartoons, because most of these cartoons, creating that culture, the characters, and the world of pure imagination from Walt himself and all his fun little characters. So that was a really long run-on sentence just to say, this is yet another classic that you definitely need to check out in the realm of that whole Steamboat Willie kind of stuff. Disney has been releasing a number of shorts. That's why I've been getting more and more recently. They've been releasing a lot of the old shorts from the past few years. There are some they can never release. Some of you know why. But the majority of them are being released slowly over time, especially over the last few months, since last summer, I think, last early fall. And we've been getting just boatloads of fun stuff that we've never had before. So it's a big task to take on to get to watch all the classic shorts, but it's worth it. I'll tell you that much. I am not doing the marathoning of the shorts, but I am doing them as the algorithm or the random number picker tells me to. So, it's like, what else can I tell you? It's Mickey Mouse. It's Minnie. One of the great things about this, of course, is usually driven by the music and everything else. There's a bit of dialogue, like I said. There's the voices of Walt and Pinto and Marceline something like that. I can't remember. But it's driven by the music. It's driven by just this. We can't really repeat the kind of animation. We can, but it just feels like a knockoff. This type of animation that existed at a time when it was the only option. They didn't have digital, animation. They didn't have computers. They didn't have renderware or anything else. It was, honestly, it's just hand-drawn. And some of the aspects, if you watch this, it feels like there's a little bit of like a burn-in around some of the characters. There's almost like a white halo around the heads of a number of the characters as they move through the scenes. Check that out. I don't understand what that is necessarily, but I'm sure some animation folks out there understand what's going on. And if you know, tell me in the comments. I'm not too proud to say I don't know what it is. I don't know everything. Come on. Who do you think I am? I'm making videos on YouTube. If you think somebody on YouTube knows everything, you need to pick a different hobby. Let's pick tomorrow's episode 136. 136. Oh my gosh. We almost had another short, really close. But I believe that we're about to close out a big moment in the history here for Disney, for me watching Disney Plus. We're going to watch possibly the only Herbie movie that I haven't watched yet as part of this series. I have a feeling I saw this when I was a kid, like a lot. I can't remember for sure, but we'll find out when I watch this tomorrow. Herbie Rides Again. So yeah, Herbie Rides Again, possibly the last Herbie movie that I'll be watching on here unless they make a new one. I think I've watched all the other ones that are available anyway. All right, Herbie Rides Again is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.